Good world. Welcome back, man. You already know you back at. You ain't even gotta ask where you at. You know you back at the Sneaker Guy podcast. Back in here with your boy JT the Cool Soul, man. All right, I got a good episode for y'all today, man. We gonna have to talk about some shoes that don't need to come into 2025. Then we gonna also talk about some shoes that do need to come into 2025. So first, let's start it out with the shoes that I know for a fact do not need to enter 2025, because we already know it's probably a lot of shoes we can name to be like, nah, keep them filed, bro. But I just got a few I'm gonna throw out there. The first shoe we gonna start with, bro, the Devin Booker Nike ones, bro. Can we please leave this shoe back in 2024? I know y'all like JT the Cool Soul, bro. Why you don't like this shoe? Bro, I ain't gonna lie to you. Devin Booker is an all-star player, bro. Top elite. I ain't gonna lie, this shoe is horrible. To be who he is, Nike should have gave my man a way better looking shoe than this, bro. It's no reason in this world why he got this horrible shoe. Like, they tried to do so much with this shoe. They made it look like a pair of Kobe's. They made this shoe look like, the copper KDs. Like, they've given this shoe so many different makeups, bro. It's not working. It's just not working. Like, we've seen this shoe long enough to where it's like, okay, we got to go back to the drawing board. Like, y'all gonna have to give this dude a whole new silhouette, bro. Like, we've seen this shoe just turn over just too many times, bro. Like, I just don't think it resonated with the sneaker world like people thought. And you let me know if I'm wrong, but I didn't hear nobody talking about these Nike Devin Bookers, bro. Like, it just, when it came to the Adidas AE, it wiped this shoe out the water. Like, that was a clear landslide. Like, I just don't think Nike gave him the shoe for what his worth was. You know what I'm saying? Like, for him to be, at this time frame, for him to be like, oh, getting to the NBA finals, being the man, like, bro, y'all gave this dude a horrible shoe. Like, I don't never see this shoe on people's feet. I barely even see people hooping the shoe. So this is just one of those shoes, bro. You could definitely leave this in 2024. Like, it never has to come back. Because I don't think 10 years from now, or even 15 years from now, people gonna be like, ooh, them Devin Booker ones, bro, I can't wait till Nike re-retro those. We're not gonna hear that. That's not gonna get a run, like, ever. I just think this shoe is dead in the water. We just need to leave it where it's at. The crazy thing is, I don't even know why he hasn't already got a second silhouette. Like, we see him hooping the shoe almost 2 years now. We almost finna be in the second year of him hooping in this shoe. Like, that's already uncalled for. So this shoe right here, it can stay gone. Another shoe. Man, listen, this Asics and New Balance Dash sneaker thing, but I don't know what you new sneakerheads is into, but this one ain't it. Like, I'm not gonna lie, bro. The whole Dash shoe thing is, I don't know, it's whack. It's just flat out horrible. It's one of them shoes to me, I'm like, why and how did this get popular? Now, don't get me wrong. I love Asics and I love New Balances. When I think of Asics, like I say, I think of the Gel Light 3s. Those are like my favorite silhouettes out of the Asics category. But when it comes to this dad looking shoe, bro, like, it just looks crazy. You not finna tell me 10 years ago that this is the shoe y'all was gonna be hyped up over. Like, somebody gotta tell me what made this shoe go crazy, because I just don't see it. Like, when I think of a dad shoe, this is what I think of. And let me take that back, because I'm a father and I ain't gonna never wear this shoe. You ain't gonna never be like, Jason out here being a dad, man, got on his dad shoes. Like, nah, bro, it ain't gonna be these. Like, this shoe just doesn't resonate with sneakers to me. Like, I look at this shoe and I'm just like, man, this somebody grandfather just, trying to get him a shoe just so, he can move around, nice and comfortably in. Like it don't got no style or pizzazz to it, but that ain't what he's looking for. So y'all got to try to make me understand, how did you take this dad shoe and say, oh, this is going to be the popping shoe for us? Like, bro, I don't even think y'all really like the shoe. Trust me. In another 10 years, 15 years, y'all ain't going to look back at this shoe. See, that's what makes the difference with a lot of the classic shoe us earlier sneakerheads love. Like when you think of certain Jordans, certain Air Force Ones, certain Air Maxes, like we can always go back 25 years and still want to wear those old classics. I'm not gonna lie. In the next 20 to 15 years, y'all ain't gonna think nothing about this shoe. This shoe gonna be just wiped out, bro. Like totally just non-important. Like you gotta make me understand, how did this shoe even catch a goal like this, bro? Like I say, I like Aces. I love New Balances. Like the 997s. Dope shoe. You know what I'm saying? They always put dope material on it. Comfortable shoe. Just it's dope. Like when I look at that shoe and then I look at this dad shoe, I'm just like, okay, we looking at a dope 997 compared to this New Balance dad looking shoe. Like they don't even look like they in the same caliber. Like once again, the 997s. 10 to 15 years later, this shoe still gonna be dope to me. Like it'll still be a shoe I wear. It'll still have that dope culture look to it. This one, y'all was just trying to push the envelope with this, bro. Like y'all just wanted to finally just make something dope, make something y'all wave. And that's cool, bro. I understand. Like if you really into the shoe, I give it to you. But y'all gonna have to show me that 10 to 15 years later. You're gonna have to show me you still think that this shoe is dope years down the road. Because, like I say, y'all love to say something dope today, and I guarantee y'all switch up quick. In the next 2-3 months, it's thrown out the window. So this shoe right here, the dad shoe, bro, let's leave that in 2024, bro. We not bringing that in 2025, bro. And then another shoe, which this shoe, I think is finally dying its way out. But I don't even want to hear about it, see it, nothing. The Adidas Yeezys, bro. Like, to me, I'm not gonna lie. This was a wave and a hype that y'all ran up to the moon. Like, I get it, bro. At the time, Kanye was the man. You know what I'm saying? Like, it didn't matter what he made, y'all was gonna fall in love with it. But I'm not gonna lie. None of these Adidas Yeezys did it for me, bro. Like, none of them. They just didn't look dope. Like I always say, what he did was Nike was so iconic, bro. When I think of the Yeezy ones with Nike, we definitely know the Yeezy 2s was crazy. Like you can't compare. I could take those two with Nike and you can line me up every single Adidas Yeezy and it won't beat out these just two shoes, bro. So these Adidas Yeezys, that's another shoe that don't need to come in 2025, which it probably won't, because we all know Adidas and Yeezy right now is going back and forth. So Adidas may not ever make another Yeezy again, which that ain't gonna bother me because I was never into the shoe anyway. Like I say, I just think it was a hype shoe, bro. Like it didn't do nothing for me. Like even when I had like the Wave Run in my hand, which probably would have been the one shoe I give a slight edge to, but I was like, bro, I could just go get me some Air Maxes. You know what I'm saying? Like the Air Max gonna be way better to me than these Adidas, bro. Like it didn't do it for me, bro. Like we can leave these in 2024, which I'm starting to see that's already happened because I don't hear none of y'all talking this Adidas thing. Y'all don't talk about no Yeezys, no nothing. Like it's like crickets out here now. Now, at the beginning, we couldn't get y'all to stop talking about the Yeezy. It was the Yeezy jumped over the jump, man. That's everybody's favorite little line. It's quiet now. And I'm going to tell you why. Because like I say, when it comes to Jordans and Nikes, bro, they stand the test of time, bro. Like retro Jordans going to always have that staple, bro, because it's been here since day one. It's been a cultural icon since the beginning. Like you just can't, it's hard to shake it. Like, let's just be honest, bro. Like, it's hard to shake that, bro. So once again, lead them Adidas in 2024, man. Find you a whole new thing, or just find you that thing that's you. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't always just try to find the hype, man. Some people fall in love with the hype of things too much, and it's never the love and the passion of the sneaker. Now, let's talk about some sneakers to me that I think need to come into 2025 and need a great rollout. The Nike Sacai LD waffles. There we go. I was about to mess that all up. Bruh, this shoe right here to me was a great shoe. And I just think like Nike they started with the shoe and I think they just fell off with it too soon. You know what I'm saying? Like when I first saw the shoe, I was like, oh man, this is a dope shoe. You know, double Nike sign, double tongue. Like this could be a go. Like I think they should have kind of stayed more towards this shoe and just let it, just work itself in. Like it's a great shoe. Like when I think of Air Maxes, this is the kind of shoe I think of. You know what I'm saying? Like it can fall in the Air Max bracket. Like you could have did so much more with this shoe. Like I can't even tell you the last time I've seen this shoe in a newer color or a newer collab. Like we know Clot did one, you know what I'm saying? And those was dope to me. And I think people didn't fall in love with it like that. So I think that kind of made Nike be like, oh, let's back off of it. And sometimes that ain't always the right thing, bro, because it's people that do love sneakers like these. Like I say, I love this sneaker. Like these are one of my favorite sneakers that's like a newer sneaker. So I just think Nike need to dive back into this LD waffle, man. Like I say, it's a dope classic shoe. I think over time, people was going to catch on with it. You know what I'm saying? Or even if, I always say it this way, even if something ain't a hype, that doesn't always mean it's not a good shoe. I think this was going to be a good shoe for people who really like that whole Air Max tone of shoes. Like, imagine if we got to see, these LD waffles in like a lot of colors we've seen Air Max 1s in, or Air Max 95s, or Air Max 98s. Like, I just think that could have shot this shoe and catapulted it to a whole new brand of people. Like I say, the people who really love Air Maxes, bro, like they gun ho about that. I'm one of them. I'm an Air Max 1 fanatic, bro, easily. This was starting to make me feel that way when I saw this shoe. I'm just like, oh man, if they take off with this shoe, bro, I'm trying to get all the dope colors or just, all the little just dope ways that they can do with it or different materials they could put on here. Like Nike, go back to this shoe, bro. Like, I don't think you should just dye this shoe out. Like, it wasn't a bad shoe. It was a great looking shoe and it was new. It's not like it was something that was just like, done before this way. You know what I'm saying? So I just think it was such a new and great silhouette. We need to run this back. This is something that needs to come back in 2025. And it needs just a better rollout and just let it be, flow into the whole Air Max 1 category. Now, this shoe right here I'm about to talk about. Now, this is just a classic shoe from the 90s that I just love. And I just think it could get more respect than what it do. The Nike Zoom rookies. And I like to call them the Penny Hardaways. Now, this is a shoe we all know, to me, it's a play off of the foam posits. Now, how I like to put it, it's in tiers. So we'll say the foam posits top tier, foam posit pro is second, and then you got the Nike Zoom rookie, bro. Like, I think that they can really do a lot with this shoe. Like I say, it's a classic shoe from the 90s. Penny warm. I mean, it's just a dope shoe. You know what I'm saying? Like, think of all the dope colorways you've seen in the foam posit. You could take this same shoe and do all those same dope colorways or even different colorways. It just all depends on how Nike want to spin this, bro. I can't tell you really the last time I even heard this shoe even talked about, even mentioned. Like, I don't even think you get enough respect. You know what I'm saying? And it should, because like I say, it's a part of the foam posit family. And foam posits, to me, I always argue, one of the greatest Nike shoe ever made. That's unargued with me. You know what I'm saying? You can go argue with somebody else about that, bro. When it comes to anything foam posit, hey, they number one in my book, bro. So I think you could bring this shoe back out. Man, I'm just thinking of some of the colors you could have dealt with. You could do the whole copper look, you know what I'm saying? Or even if you do like the He Got Games, put that foam posit color on it. Like, it's a foam posit, bro. It's not that difficult to make this shoe be relevant. And it doesn't even have to be as relevant as the actual foam posit. But you could still bring this back. And people who like me and them old sneakerhead lovers, bro, like, we gonna rock with this. Like, because it's a classic. It comes from our time frame. Sometimes I always say everything don't have to be to where the younger crowd gonna love it, man. Like, I get it. Y'all the new wave of, sneaker culture. I'm not gonna take that away from y'all. But we know when it comes to y'all, bro, y'all can like something on a Monday and hate it by Wednesday. See, older sneakerheads ain't like that. If we like something that was from the 90s, we gonna rock with it today, tomorrow, and 20 years from now. Like, that ain't gonna change with us. So when I think of a shoe like this, I'm like, Nike, you gotta cater to, the OGs, bro. Like, we the ones that started this from the beginning. And this is one of them beginning style shoes that I think needs another run, bro. Please think about bringing these Zoom rookie back, because I rock with them heavy. Now, this last shoe. Now, they slightly been bringing this back little by little. But I think it just need to come on with a whole wave. All right, I ain't gonna say a whole wave, but it needs to just come on with a wave of them. Nike Air Max 180s, bro. Man, shout out my boy Eli, man. We talk about this shoe all the time, bro. Like, it's just one of them shoes that's just a flat out sleeper, bro. Like, when I think about the 180s, bro, I'm just like, we talking a classic Air Max. Like I said, I love the Air Max 1. The Air Max 180 might be my second favorite next to the 97. Like, them two may battle it out. But I may go with the Air Max 180. I just think it's such a classic. It's just one of them smooth looking silhouettes. It's like, why is it taking us so long to get a whole just plethora of great Air Max 180s? We talking such a classic shoe, like one of my favorite Air Max 180s. The Easter egg Air Max 180, bro. Like, Nike, listen to me carefully. Can you please re-retro this shoe, bro? Like, when I say this shoe is a flat out monster, bro, it is a flat out monster. Like, when it comes to Air Maxes alone, bro, like, that's just a silhouette that just got so many different brackets and so many different hitters in there that I'm like, bro, there's no way that we ain't seen so many different 180s yet. Now, I give it to you. You kind of bringing them back in 2025. Like, we got some dope little colors that's coming out, but we should have already been having that rollout. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is one of them shoes that it should never have fell off or never just got pushed to the side, bro. Like I say, when I'm looking at all three of these shoes, when I'm looking at the LD Waffles, when I'm looking at the Zoom Rookies, when I'm looking at the Air Max 180, it's like you pushing these shoes back so far to where it's like people are starting to forget about them. The OG people ain't, but more your newer sneakerheads like, what shoe is this? Like, they ain't giving it the love and the work it deserves, bro. Like, this is one of them rollouts that gotta happen, man. Cause when I talk Air Maxes, bro, like, this 180 is top tier. And I know it's a lot of different collabs, a lot of different colors, everything you would do with the 180. Like, you got to stop shelving some of these classic silhouettes that people want to see. And like I know, once something get the bubbling, then now everybody want it. Now, either you want that to happen or you don't. But for me, I'm like, bro, you got to bring back out this 180, man. So these are three of the shoes that I'm like, all right, these three got to come back out in 2025. We need to see more rollouts of these. Now, the ones I named you that don't, please leave them. Devin Booker ones, Nike. Leave it where it's at, bro. Let this be the last. I don't want to see another new color. I don't want to see an Easter, Devin Booker one. I didn't want to see the Halloween Devin Booker one. I don't want to see none of it. Like, it's just let that shoe go. You know what I'm saying? The dad shoe. Just cut it off. We don't need to see another dad shoe. The today's fathers ain't even wearing stuff like that. Like, bro, let it go. Like I say, unless it's truly something y'all really like, bro. If you really rock with it, cool. But I just think it's for the moment. It's a for the moment shoe. 10 years from now, y'all gonna be like, man, that shit was stupid. Trust and believe. I know how y'all get down. But y'all let me know. What's the 3 shoes you think need to stay at 2024 or just need to just get pushed even further back? And what's the shoes you do think need to come out in 2025? Like, what's some of the rollouts you like, hey, bring this shoe back for 2025? Like, people was rocking with these, you know? Let me know what y'all think. All right. Now I'm about to take y'all back down memory lane with a story, man. I got a story, and we finna talk about the Nike KD Force Year of the Dragons, the 2012 version, bro. And the crazy thing is, this is a shoe that wasn't supposed to happen. And I know you like, what do you mean by it wasn't supposed to happen? Don't worry. Sit back, get you a drink, pop you some popcorn. Jason Thomas, JT the Cool Soul, finna take you back down memory lane of 2011. So, this is 2011. Shout out to my homeboy, Matt Hart. You want to know about the code? I can tell you about the code. Y'all ain't gonna get that, but if he watched this episode, he gonna know exactly what I'm talking about. So, this is 2011. This is my homeboy I used to work with. So, I was telling him, like, bruh, I gotta get these KD Weatherman 4s, bro. So I'm showing them, like, bro, they finna come out. I gotta find out what store gonna have them, even if I gotta camp out for them. He like, bro, you gonna camp out in the cold for some shoes? I'm like, bro, I gotta get this KD 4. Like, this Weatherman shoe is that dope. So mind you, this is the KD 4 Weatherman I'm talking about at the time in 2011. So as time going on, I'm finding out the dates of when it's dropping and everything. So I'm calling this store in downtown Chicago. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Foot Locker, downtown Chicago. You know what I'm saying? This is, like I said, a long time ago. I can't even tell you what street it was even on at the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was a World's Foot Locker at that. So I'm calling certain stores. They like, nah, we ain't getting them, or nah, we don't even know if we getting them. So he like, bro, how you gonna get this shoe? I'm like, bro, I gotta get this shoe. I'm gonna find a store to have it. So like I say, I find out that World Foot Locker is gonna have it downtown Chicago. So I'm calling them. I'm like, you know, how is this going to get this shoe? They like, it's first come, first serve. So mind you, at this time frame, it had to been like, I'm gonna say it's December. Yeah, it gotta be December. It's around December. So mind you, this December for some reason was just flat out cold. Not saying that no December ain't, but when I say it was cold, bro, it was cold. So I'm like, man, I found the place to go have it. He like, bro, you really seriously about to cap out for the shoe? I'm like, bro, yeah, like I'm gonna cap out to get this shoe. It's first come, first serve. I already know this shoe finna go crazy, because I ain't gonna lie. When we first got a picture of the Weathermans, bruh, a lot of people was talking about that shoe, bro. Like, I'm just like, okay, I already know how the sneaker community about to be. They gonna be camped out, lined up for this shoe. So the day comes around. This is probably, at this time, it's Friday. So I'm getting off work. I'm telling them, like, bruh, I'm about to go out here and camp out. Now, one of my homeboys is supposed to go with me. So he like, bruh, I'm a roll with you. So I'm like, bet. You know, we talking about this. At this time, we talking about it. Let's just say it's like Wednesday. Man, come Friday, I hit him up. He just like, man, bro, I ain't even gonna make it, dog. I don't even got the change for it, really. I'm just like, bro, you got it. You just don't want to be out there in that cold. And I feel you. Like, it's finna get real. Like, if you know camping, like I know camping. We talking 2011. This is when camping is still probably, big at this time. He like, bro, all right. So I'm just like, all right, bro, whatever. So now it's just me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, all right, I'm a going on out here, bro, and I'm a thug it out. You know what I'm saying? So I'm talking to my boy Matt. I'm like, bro, I know it's cold, boy. It's gonna be a rough one. So I'm at the crib, but mind you, I got on some sweatpants, some jeans. I got on 2 shirts, a hoodie, and my coat. 2 pair of socks and some boots. I'm out there, bro. So I get out there, like I say, this is Friday. I get out there probably at like, I'm gonna say 9:30, close to 10 o'clock Friday night. Shoe don't come out to Saturday morning. Now, man, let me go back in the story. I'm calling this store like every other day. Like, hey, it's still first come, first serve, right? Every time somebody answers the phone, they're like, yeah, first come, first serve for the weatherman. First come, first serve for the weatherman. So I'm like, all right, I'm cool then. I gets out there. Now, mind you, I'm the first person out there. You know, I'm out here in the cold, 10 o'clock at night. You know what I'm saying? Now, mind you, this is downtown. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, like I know, parking, you're going to have to pay for all that. You know, shout out my wife, Brittany, love her to death. You know what I'm saying? Now, this is the stage when we was just first dating. We wasn't even married at this time. So I'm like, hey, you know, take me downtown. Just drop me off. I'm just going to camp out. She like, you going to stay down there all night till the morning? I'm like, yeah, like, hey, this what it is. Like, she like, all right. So she drops me off down there. I'm like, I'm going to call you when it come back to get me. Now, I'm going to tell you how crazy this is. Because I knew I was going to be out here. I didn't pack the lunch, some water. I had some Gatorade, a sandwich, some chips. I'm like, bro, I'm not leaving this spot till I get this weatherman. Like, I was gung-ho. Ask my boy Matt, say, boy Matt Hart, anybody know him? He know. He was like, bro, my dog was out there. He was really camping for him. Now, man, like I say, it's freezing cold, bro. And if you know downtown Chicago like I do, when I say at night it get cold from that lakefront, bro, I mean, bro, I was freezing out there, but I'm like, bro, I can't leave, bro. Like, I gotta get this shoe. So I'm out there, I'm in the cold, bro. You know, it's bums on the street looking at me like, yeah, who is this new bum on the block? I'm just like, bro, I ain't no bum, but you know, whatever. So I'm out there, I'm camped out. Now, around this time, like I say, it's starting to get to like 12 o'clock, 12:30. I see 2 cars pull up. Dude rolled down the window like, bro, you here for them KD4s? I'm like, yeah. He like, bet. He get out the car. I see another car pull up. Some more dudes get out the car. So, man, my wife then called me probably like every 30 minutes. Like, you okay? You okay? I'm like, yeah, I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, but by this time when she called, I'm like, all right, I'm real straight now. It's more people out here. Because when she dropped me off, bro, when I say it was just me out there on the streets, it was just me. So I know my wife, you know, she stay worried. So I'm just like, bro, I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to be all right. So as more people get out there, she called me, and I'm like, all right, I'm cool. It's more sneakerheads out here. You know, we chopping it up. I'm like, they like, bro, how long you been out here? I'm like, bro, I've been out here since like 9:30. They like, 9:30 since Friday? I'm like, yeah, bro, 9:30 at night. I've been out here. They're like, oh, you dedicated to get these. I'm like, bro, because I know this line finna get crazy. They like, yeah, it's gonna get hectic. So we out there, and like, I met some cool people, bro. Like, I met like some real legit sneakerhead lovers, bro. We talked sneakers that whole morning, bro, till it, you know what I'm saying, till the sun came up. Like, and that's the type of thing I love, bro. Like, that's what makes me so passionate about sneakers. Like, I've been in these type of situations before, and the genuine people you get to meet as sneakerheads from other places and other cities, like, it's dope. Like, I got to meet a dude, he came all the way from Wisconsin and drove down here just to get the shoe. And I'm like, that just goes to show you where this sneaker culture, you know, really started and the love people really have for it. When you'll drive to a whole nother city or state just to try to get this shoe, like, this shoe was that big. So mind you, line's still getting bigger. I'm sitting out there, I'm chopping it up. I'm number one in line. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody who finally get in line, like, damn, bro, how long you been out here? A lot of people asking that question. I'm like, bro, I've been out here since Friday night, freezing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even, at this time, you know, when you talking and you now are like having a good time and you entertaining yourself, you will slightly forget how cold it really is. You know what I'm saying? So mind you, everybody in this line called and did the same thing I did. You know, is it first come, first serve? They like, yeah. So finally, you know what I'm saying, the line is big, morning is finally cracking. You know, so old girl comes, opens the gate. I'm starting to see people in a certain spot of the line with this ticket in their hand. I'm like, hey, what y'all got them tickets for? They like, oh, you had to come up here, you know what I'm saying, and get the ticket to get the shoe. I'm like, nah, bro. I called up here and they was like, it's first come, first serve. So now the dudes that's behind me saying the same thing, like, yeah, it was first come, first serve. Like, it's a lot of us in the whole front row. At least at this one, it's like a good 20 of us, maybe 15. And they're like, yeah, we all got the same thing. It was first come, first serve. Man, the girl come out and she like, oh, if you got your ticket, you know what I'm saying, you could come in and get your shoe. Bro, when I say my brain exploded, and I ain't gonna lie, you would know the first thing I thought, I was like, man, I'm about to turn into Mookie right now from Do the Right Thing. I'm about to grab this garbage can and throw it through this window. I'm like, yo, I called up here and y'all said first come, first serve. So now the whole line behind me is just as rowdy. So I'm not, I wasn't trying to like bark on Shorty like that at all, but it's just like, bruh, you don't even understand what I had to go through to be out here, you know what I'm saying, 9:30 at night, y'all telling me first come, first serve, and now these dudes talking about, nah, y'all told them tickets. Man, Shorty ran back in there and got the manager. So he come out, he like, yeah, we changed it to, you know, it was originally first come, first serve, but we had to do the whole ticket thing. I'm like, bruh, y'all didn't say that none of the times I was calling, bro. Like, I literally was calling that store every other day just to make sure. Bro, when I say I did not get that shoe, bro, I did not get that shoe. So technically, this shoe that y'all seeing right now was technically supposed to be the weatherman, bro. Like, when I say, and my wife probably never come on here and tell the story, but I'm gonna tell you, she know this story verbatim. When I say she came back and picked me up and I got in that truck, bro, I didn't say a word from the time we left the shoe store to the time we made it back home, bro. I came in her crib, and this was her crib at the time. I came in her crib and I just laid down and went to sleep, bro. Like, I didn't say it, man. I was so hurt, bro. Now, to go back in the story, dude was like, all right, for you cats that didn't get the shoe, I'm going to take y'all number down, and the next exclusive sneaker to come out, I'm going to give you a call. Bro, I wasn't trying to hit none of that, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie, this was the one time I was like, I'm ready to punch somebody in the face and get these goddamn weathermans, bro. Like, I waited too damn long. Imagine being number one in line and you watching the dude from the back of the line or the middle of the line walk up with that ticket, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I was like, hey, bro, we about to F these dudes up, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't be trying to be violent, bro, but I'm just like, nah, B, like, we about to F these dudes up and get this shoe. But I just was like, man, that was a lesson learned, bro. Like, I always say, you can camp out for something and you can get a W, or sometimes you can camp out and you can get an L. At that time, I caught the worst L of my life, bro. And when I can say it again. Shout out my boy Matt Hart. He like, bro, this probably the worst thing that ever happened. But bro, if we talking sneakers, yes, this was the worst thing that could have ever happened to me with this shoe, bro. Like, cause this is probably one of my favorite basketball shoes that was like new at that time. You know what I'm saying? Cause you know, we always had like LeBron's that was new. But when this KD4 came out, I was like, bro, this shoe is just so cold. And when I seen that Weatherman shoe, I was like, bro, I gotta get this shoe. And for me not to get it, bro, I was crushed. Now, mind you, at that time frame, online sneaker shopping wasn't as huge as it is now. But once later on down the line, I got to see the price tag on that shoe, bro. Like, bro, that shoe was going for like 800, 1200, 15. Like, it was probably the biggest shoe you had. Like, if anybody got the original Weatherman, bro, like, I ain't gonna lie, keep that shoe, bro. That shoe is a classic. Like, it is a flat out classic. So to go back with the story, bro, I gets back home, bro. I'm hurt. I'm just like, when dude was like, oh, we'll give you a call when the next, great sneaker come out. I just like, man, bro, whatever, bro. I ain't even trying to hear it. Like, he wasn't trying to let me get the shoe. Because the bad thing is, the people that was behind me was even vouching for me, like, man, bro, if we can't get it, at least let him get it, bro. Like, he been out here since Friday, 9 o'clock. I could tell in the look of the dude's face, I was like, bro, you want to at least give me a shoe, bro. Bro, fam did not want to give me that shoe, bro. I should have punched him. Nah, I'm just playing. But, bro, I went home, and like I say, I just slept the day away, bro, because I was tired. You know what I'm saying? Imagine, like I say, being out there, I ain't had no sleep. You know what I'm saying? I'm out there 9:30 at night, not even sleeping. You know what I'm saying? I may have, closed my eyes a few times, sitting there in the front door, but other than that, I was running off no sleep. So I'm at the crib, time and went past, so I'm like, man, I'm out the shoe. Now I get the CDs. This is a year later. So man, now this is 2012 when this shoe came out. And I seen the shoe, I'm like, bruh, I gotta get this one in. But I was like, bro, I'm not camping out for this shoe. I'm like, I can't take another camp out L with this one. So at this time, this is when Flight Club was popular. Some of my OGs know about Flight Club. You young kids, y'all might know about it, might not. You know what I'm saying? Like that was GOAT and StockX before. Now, this is early in the game with me using that. So I was just like, I was talking to my wife, you know what I'm saying, then my girlfriend at that time. And I'm just like, bro, let's try to get him on Flight Club. I remember we ordered the shoe, got it, and it got shipped to her house. I think I don't know where I was at this time. You know what I'm saying? She sent me a picture like, oh, your shoe showed up. And she took a picture of the shoe, bro. When I seen the shoe, I was like, I'm on my way to your crib. Bro, I'm not gonna lie. They did this year of the Dragon KD4 so perfectly, bro. Like, I almost slightly want to be like, yeah, these are a little better than the Weathermans. I mean, the Weatherman's still one of my favorite KD4s, but this might be a strong tie. You know what I'm saying? I have to do it like 1A, 1B. You know what I'm saying? Like, they did phenomenal on this to have whatever this little, wax type of feel on the shoe to, you know what I'm saying, the dragon being on the back, going through the KD word to, man, just how they did the strap, bro. You know what I'm saying? To put the baby blue and the blue in it, like to look like almost like dragon skin, bro. Like, this is one of them shoes that I'm like, people really sleep on. And it's crazy because the today's sneaker kids don't even like the KD4s. Like, bro, I've watched so many videos of them just downplay the KD4, say they trash, say they look stupid. I'm just like, bro, y'all wasn't there. Like, y'all really wasn't there. Like, we coming off of the time when it's like, okay, Jordans, Air Force Ones, all that was popping. And now it's time for the next new basketball shoe to happen. Now, mind you, LeBron is in the game. He making his wave. KD getting the game. Early off, he was making his wave as a star, but his shoes wasn't there. I think when they finally got to the KD4, I'm like, okay, KD got him one now. Like, this finna be that winner for him. And I don't know what it is the cats don't like about this shoe. And it's just the newer sneakerheads. They don't like the shoe, but y'all have to understand and plenty of people have always said this. All of the sneakers y'all really like are basketball shoes. Like, this is a basketball shoe, bro, but it still was so stylish that you can wear it off the court, bro. Like I say, how they mix that orange and that blue and just put that whole dragon theme on it, bro. Like, this was a flat out dope shoe, man. Like I say, this was supposed to be the weatherman, you know what I'm saying, going off that story, but I'm not gonna lie. I was okay after the bounce back from getting these. These actually made me feel like, okay, I redeemed myself. I still got a classic shoe. Now, this shoe hasn't been re-retro. We got to see them re-retro the weatherman. And I know you like, I know you got it when they re-retro. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. When I seen it in the retro form, I'm like, it don't look the same. Like, it just didn't hit the same way to me, bro. Like, it didn't make me just be like, oh, I gotta go get them. Like, I end up passing on them. Like, it just didn't look dope to me. I don't know if it was like the color was off or just it just didn't look how it did in 2011. But these, I ain't gonna lie. I don't want Nike to re-retro these. This is one of the shoes I'm like, I want this shoe to stay, sacred to me. You know what I'm saying? To be like, all right, I got the original pair. There is no retro pair of these. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully they don't, but you never know with Nike. Like I said, they still got their backs to the wall. They trying to throw everything out the vote. But like I say, this was just one of them stories, man. Like it meant a lot to me. Even though I took an L, like I say, I got to meet some real sneakerheads, bro, that really truly love the art, love the culture. Like, this is what they about. And that's what it's about when it comes to sneakers. That's why I always advocate for, wearing real sneakers. Like, this is how the game started. And this is how the game should always go. Get in the game, love it, get out there. It's okay to take an L. They try to always make you feel like, oh, you shouldn't have to take an L. Just get a replica. Like, it's bigger than that. You know what I'm saying? This real sneaker culture is way bigger than that, bro. So with this one, I'm just like, man, like I say, this is a shoe I definitely love. I definitely keep it, high in the vote, man. It's one of the ones that, I love. I actually wore this shoe again Thanksgiving. You know what I'm saying? And I haven't wore this shoe in a long time, bro. But I put it on and I was like, yeah, it's still dope. Like, it still got that dope feel to it, bro. Like, but I mean, that's my story with the KD4s, man. Like I say, we technically supposed to be looking at the weathermans, bro, but I took that L, man. Like I say, it was bitter but sweet. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, me and my wife at the time, like I say, we had just started dating, and I look back at that. So when I look at this shoe, I look back at that story, I look at everything, how the story goes, and I look at it and I'm like, man, I took an L, but it's one of the memories you will never forget. You know what I'm saying? Because I still got the W with these. Like I say, these are just as good as the original Weathermans. Like I say, even if you say the Weathermans is the number one shoe out of the fours, this is definitely number two. There's no shoe better out of the KD4s than the Year the Jag in 2012, bro. But I mean, y'all let me know what y'all think about the shoe, bro. Is it a shoe you would have copped? Would you have went after these? Would you have camped out for them weathermans like I did? I really want to know. Would you have took that same journey of going after a shoe, or would you just be like, man, Jay-Z Kuso, you bugging. I'm not camping out in no cold for no shoe. And I get it, bro. It's not for everybody. I tell anybody, if this ain't for you, don't do it. But this shoe was just a great, dope shoe to me. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I wish I could have the Weathermans from, 2011 and these. That would have really set this off. If I could have told you I got the W on them and then turned around and got these Year the Dragons, then I'd have been like, I killed the game with this one. But I didn't. I had to, take that L. But I still got a W with this shoe, bro. Because like I say, how they did this shoe was phenomenal, bro. Everything on this shoe was perfectly done, bro. You know what I'm saying? For the color combinations, to the whole dragon theme, to the dragon, like I say, going through the KD word. You know what I'm saying? Or even just the tongue, how they, made that tongue have that oriental look. Like, they really, this is when, I always say, this is when Nike was really in a bag and making, dope silhouettes and, doing dope themes. Like, this is what I want Nike to get back to, that old style and, that old thing that we old sneakerheads, we love and enjoy, bro. Like, this gonna be a shoe, at least for me, that's gonna be in my collection probably past my time frame. I'm hoping my kids keep this shoe. I hope they pass it down to their kids and they pass it down to their kids, even if it, busts open or something, go get it fixed. Like, I want this shoe to stay in my family forever because it comes with a story. You know what I'm saying? And I want them to be able to tell that story to their kids. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, even though I took an L, hey, that's the price you pay when you really in the sneaker game for real. But let me know what y'all think about the KD4s, man. Was it a slept on silhouette? Do people really love them? Do people really hate them? Like I say, the younger crowd hate these. For the life of me, I don't understand why. They'll wear that dad shoe, but they don't want to wear these. You know what I'm saying? But y'all let me know what y'all think about these KD4s, man. Would it have been a cop, a drop? Like I said, tell me if you would have went through what I went through to try to get them Weathermans. I want to hear what you had did, or if you have done it and took an L, or if you done it and took the W. Let me know, man. All right, man. This was another dope one, man. Like I say, I hope 2025 could, really roll out some dope sneakers that need to come back, bro. I really want to see that happen. And for them sneakers that don't, man, please keep them away. But I mean, y'all let me know, man. What you think about it. But hey, make sure you like, subscribe, man. Come to the channel, man. You know what I'm saying? Like my boy Eli always say, man, there's nothing to hit the subscribe button, man. That's easy to do. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing to hit the like button. That's easy to do. You know what I'm saying? But hey, this has been another dope episode of the Sneaker Guy Podcast. I'm your host, JT the Cool Soul. I'm out.